Hello, everybody. This is our show, Games and Stuff. This is a show where we talk about video games, obviously, movies, and TV. But mostly about video games. I'm here with Gustavo Lopez,
Not single, ladies.
Christopher Solis,
Sup?
and your host, Luis Guzman. And today's topic is about what games would make for good movies. So I want to start off with Gustavo Lopez. What's your thoughts?
I think there's a lot of opportunity in the Half-Life franchise. I mean, can you imagine, if for those who played it, can you imagine what a head crab would look like in real life? I think that'd be a beautifully gruesome image. And anyone who's finished Breaking Bad can agree with me on this, hopefully, that Bryan Cranston can be cast as Gordon Freeman. I think he looked exactly like him. There's other people too old, whatever, but it was great. And I think the movie would be like a mix of the Terminator franchise and the Star Trek franchise, because there's a war between humanity and an ancient race of aliens that are trying to kill us into extinction, and then there's alien allies that help us out. And I think that would be a great outlet for that war between humans and the Combine, just to show how much it affected the human race.
Yeah. And for me, I played the game, so the movie would have like so many elements like blending into it. It would be like a sci-fi kind of movie with horror elements.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember parts of the game where I played where I was seriously scared.
Zombie Town, right?
Yeah, Zombie Town.
With the head crabs, and the head crab zombies, yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes I was just like I'm so scared at that, at that town.
Mm-hmm.
But what about you, Grester?
For me, mostly, I think Mass Effect would be a great movie. I think the universe is very diverse. There's a lot of different species of different creatures, I guess like the Asari or the Krogan or the Turians, and it has the greatest story. And I think instead of having a male shepherd as the main protagonist, they should have a female shepherd, because I feel that female gamers should look up more to strong female characters
That don't have boobs that like defy gravity, or that.
Yeah, like the old Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
The old Lara Croft.
Or any of the Dead or Alive games, god awful.
And then my last movie should be The Last of Us, because I feel that the movie industry has done a great job doing post-apocalyptic movies, and I think the only way that The Last of Us would be a great movie is if they get that relationship aspect between Joel and Ellie right, just like in the video game, because that's one of the best, I guess, father-daughter relationships you have ever seen in a game, like ever.
Yeah, and for me, like you mentioned Mass Effect, it's kind of like a mature Star Wars to me.
Yeah.
It would be like a non-Disney Star Wars,
Yeah, and then like the Spectres, in my opinion, they're kind of like the Jedis of that universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so much badassery. Like, I'm not gonna say Star Wars isn't that badass. It's kind of like more towards a younger audience.
Yeah.
So it's not as mature. But I think if there's a Mass Effect movie, there's gonna be so many elements into that. Like sex. There's sex. There's like espionage.
Between aliens.
Yeah.
Same-sex marriage. Same-sex.
Yeah, and there's a lot of politics. I know Star Wars has politics, but Mass Effect has like this politics where it's like crazy, like real. For me, one game that I want to see turn into a movie is Uncharted. Obviously, you can see it has like some comparisons to like
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones,
Tomb Raider
kind of. But why I picked this movie game, it's because like already you could see that the main reason why Naughty Dog made this game was to tell a story, and not so much as for the gameplay. It's just so you could care about the characters, because I cared for Nathan Drake, and I cared for
that means it's a good story.
Yeah, just look at The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's talk about some games that were already made into movies. I want to start off with Gustavo.
Oh man, I have so many, but the main one that really got me angry was the Doom movie. The casting was okay, but the story was just awful. It had nothing to do with the games. There was no demons. There was some weird serum that turned you into a super soldier or a creature, depending on if you were good or bad, which is super cheesy. But I think it did really bad, and it was just, maybe that's what turns away the film industry from turning video games into movies. That's my
Yeah,
choice.
because I think the movie didn't do. I haven't seen the movie, but from what I heard from people, they said it wasn't that good, and and it doesn't do the justice of what the game was. It was such a game changer to like first person shooters because they're like kind of like the people who started that. So if it wasn't for them, there would be no Call of Duty or no Halo.
They basically revolutionized the first person shooter genre.
Yeah, they did. And what about you, Grester? Do you have any examples of movies that that would turn from video games?
I think for me the whole Resident Evil series. I think the movies personally, I actually like them.
Really?
But part of the bad thing that why I don't like them is because they have nothing to do with the games. I know there's probably gonna be a 7th iteration.
Seriously?
Yeah, because the 6th one they left
No!
in a cliffhanger.
God no, they should stop.
Maybe it's probably gonna be the last one, but
I hope.
we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For me, I want to talk about Forward Unto Dawn. It was made into a series. Halo.
Hello.
And what I liked about the movie so much was the special effects, and it made you believe like, that world, the Halo universe. And then when I seen Master Chief,
Oh yeah.
I mean, come
Looked
on,
like a
like
badass.
He was badass, but did you say he looked a little cheesy?
he looked kind of cheesy. I'm admit that, but because
Right there, he looks awesome.
because his character is so badass, that's probably why he looks so cheesy. But I like that series for many reasons because the story was good. It was about some dude who was
at the academy.
Training.
Yeah, he was at an academy,
right,
kind of like a love story with one of her cadets.
One of the other cadets.
One of his
yeah.
cadets, I mean.
Yeah, so
And
it
then
was-
she dies at the end, saving his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Sorry, spoilers.
Spoiler alert. So that has been games and stuff. Well, again, I'm your host, Luis Guzman, Gustavo Lopez,
I am the danger.
Grister Solis.
No, he's not.
And as always, if we miss any movies that you want, damn it. If we miss any games that should have been like movies, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and just tell us how wrong we are. Because we need haters.
Yeah.
I'd love some hate mail right now.
So thanks for watching and see you next time.
Peace.